Here we go. Let's talk about Russia's illegal invasion of Ukraine and all the thousands of civilians and the babies he's already killed. He's a war criminal, and he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law if anybody can get their hands on him, hide behind his nuclear power like a coward that he is. The United States supports Ukraine 100%, and we must see that they get everything they need: money, munitions, training, all the technology that we have available. They need. He must not take one piece of land from the Ukrainians. One, because it belongs to them. Two, he won't stop there. Not at all. He's a global disruptor. And China is backing him. They buy billions and billions of dollars worth of fuel. That being said, that's basically supporting the global disruptor. So long as China's pouring money into Russia, Vladimir's got plenty of money to fight with, and he's going to continue to use it. So we must start sanctioning China and start looking at some of the trade practices and business deals we got going on. Start to change things in the future for the greater good where other countries benefit. This is ridiculous, because after he takes a piece of Ukraine, then he's going to want a piece of the Baltic Sea back. Then he's going to want to take a piece of Poland, and then Kazakhstan, and then Belarus. And then China's going to swoop on Taiwan, and they're big enough to take it. And then we're going to have all-out war. So this has bigger global implications than one might think. It's important to keep supporting the Ukrainians. And to make sure and bring this thing to an end, we want to make Russia have the most miserable time, like it did with Finland, that he don't want to ever attack Ukraine for another 100 years. Because that's the worst thing that he ever did. That's how we got to make him feel. We got to continue to support Ukraine, and Ukrainians need to continue to pounce it on them and pounce it on them until they deplete them, until they make them sick and tired of fighting, and then finally they're going to go away. And then once that's done, we need to help them rebuild Ukraine. It's the size of Poland, and it can be just as rich as Poland. But right now, it's about 25% of what it can be. Okay? And it has the farming capability of Canada. Okay? And it needs to have the infrastructure that Japan has. And it can have the military capabilities of Israel. Okay? And the tech sector of Estonia. And it needs to become a full card-carrying member of NATO and the European Unions. That way it'll be big enough and powerful enough to protect itself from then on. So that's why it's highly important to keep supporting our Ukrainians and see this fight to the end. And take it to that global disruptor and his sidekick China. Because they're the two biggest global disruptors on the planet right now. And they're a threat to us and other nations around the world. And they must be dealt with. This is no joke. This is a threat to our national security, as well as other countries' security around the world. So watch out. Until next time.